So I came down here. It's quiet. There's nobody around, which is great. I went to Kep Coffee, which is a fancy place with air conditioning, and I wanted a coconut coffee. No coconut coffee. And that was the only reason I went there. So I kept on going, and I stopped at this little side road thing. And it turns out they own this place, and say, "Hey, can I go out there?" I said, "Oh yeah, go ahead." I said, "Just you?" I said, "Yeah," because usually you have to rent these things, but it's great. There's nobody here, right next to the ocean. I'm a happy camper, and I got my coconut coffee. So we'll see how it tastes. Well, here we go. Pretty yummy, very yummy. Oh, it's beautiful. Nobody around, the breeze, it's not hot. Fantastic. And all these things look raggedy, but they're actually hammocks. I was going to walk on the beach, but there's no beach, just a seawall. Today, my refrigerator, even though they fixed it, they didn't fix it. The way the refrigerator works is it gets the coils really cold up in the freezer, and then there's a fan that pushes the air down to the fridge to make it cooler. Well, when you plug it in, the fan starts up for like half a second and then it stops. And it just would not go on. I checked all the connections and blah, blah, blah. And you know, getting things done here, it takes forever. So I just went to the hardware store and I explained what I wanted, but you know, it took a while, but we finally found like a 6-inch fan that you would put. It's a 220 fan, square, and I bought some wire and I plugged for the wall, put that on there, and now my fridge and freezer are great. They're both cold, because that was the problem. It was freezing on the top, but it wasn't pushing the cold air down. So now the refrigerator is cold, the milk is cold. Before it was not even cool, kind of like between warm and well, not room temperature, because it's 85 degrees in the room temperature. But so now it's working great. The fan, which is a nice fan, 220, 6-inch, pretty well made, it looks like. It's supposed to be set in some kind of, that would have been like a great thing to put in my RV basements to cool all the power stuff. But, and I put a smaller one, but this is much better quality for $10. So I put that in there, and everything altogether cost me $11.50. So now I'm happy because I can cool my food. And then, what did I do? I found some stuff in the computer that I have been looking for, like literally in my computer, my meditation things and whatnot. But you know, when you start putting files here, files there, an external drive here, an external drive there, it can take days to find some. But finally I found it, so I made a folder for my meditation stuff on my what do you call it? On my desktop, so I can find it, put in big letters. And then I watched a little TV. Oh yeah, I went for a walk this morning too, and on the way back I stopped at the hardware store, like I said, and also the market. And I bought bell peppers and onions and hot peppers and mushrooms and this and that, and lettuce and tomatoes, and all of that came to $4.25. So that was good. And yesterday, the meat, I bought some pork, bought a kilo of pork, and it was like $5 for a kilo of pork where I went in well, half a mile from the border with Vietnam. I just went for a drive to check it out. So it was really cheap there. Here, the meat seems to be more expensive, but maybe because I'm shopping at the wrong place or they're charging me the wrong price because I'm a foreigner. But either way, there it was really cheap. And she was really nice. So I made that stir fry with bell peppers, onions, ginger, and ate that with some pork. And then, of course, a nap. Got up, took a shower, went for a drive to get my coffee, and here we are. It's funny, a lot of people say, oh, why you take a nap? But everybody takes a nap around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon because it's the hottest part of the day and there's no point in being outside. They all go out in the middle of the evening. They go out at 5:30, 6 is when things start getting busier. So they take a nap and then go out. It's like in Argentina. In Argentina, people, they take a siesta at 4, 5, 6 in the afternoon and then go dancing until 7 in the morning. Well, the youth, not the old folks like me, but younger people. Anyway, overall, it was a very nice day today. It's been cool, cloudy. It rained yesterday at night. This morning it rained a little bit. By the time I went for a walk at 8:30, which normally is too hot, but today was great. It wasn't too hot. It was pleasant, breeze. So, very nice. I've had the thermostat, the mini split at like 27 or 28, which is pretty high. I mean, it's not really that cold, but it keeps it nice. Before I realized, when I went outside, then I came back inside, it was really cold. I had it set for like 16, 17, which I think is like 68 or something. So I don't want to have too big of a bill. So now I'm just keeping it pleasant and I'm getting more accustomed to the heat. Today it's been great. So, well, that's enough babbling about me, but I wish you all a great day. I hope you're having fun whatever you're doing, and if you're not, think about why you're not and change what you have to do to have fun in life. None of us are getting out of here alive, so you might as well enjoy the time and enjoy the view.